Hello everyone, welcome to our first session of so-called extra class. So this is what we call as Modul Memacu Sukses SPM, right? So this is going to be our first session. Okay, we are going to prepare you for SPM. Hopefully you uh, will be able to join and listen attentively and gain something from today's session, right? So for our first session, we are going to look at the first part of the writing test, which is writing short communicative messages, right? Okay, so let's look at the SPM examination guidelines. Okay, so the first thing first that you need to remember is that you will write a short message or response about 80 words. Okay, so this is your key point. Okay, 80 words, not more, not less. Okay, 80 words. Okay, so usually around this time, so usually around this time, in this question, you are going, it will test your ability to explain simple processes. Okay, explain simple processes means you need to explain, okay, sorry, okay, 80 words, okay, you need to explain simple processes here means how, when, next, what to do next, and what to do after that, before that. Okay, usually we use this to explain process and procedure of doing something. Okay. Next one is for us to narrate factual and imagined events and experience. Narrate here means you are going to tell a story. Okay, so this is a very short story, right? Remember, again, 80 words. Okay, so you're going to tell people about something that is factual, that is true, and imagine events means that, okay, even though things are not happening, okay, you are going to tell people what is actually happening on that day. Okay, so this is again based on the questions that you're going to get. Okay, and also your experiences. Okay, the third point, okay, we are going to look at is how are you going to express and respond, okay, to opinions, okay, pendapat. And also common feelings. So how do you feel? Okay, say for example, okay, you are being invited to a birthday party. So here it tests you here, okay, the question tests you how do you explain your feelings? Okay, how do you explain? Here again, okay, express. What is your opinion? Okay, so okay, for this question, okay, you are advised not to spend more than 30 minutes on this question. So remember, you have actually 3 questions. So this is the first one. Okay, we are going to look at the first one. Okay, you are not going to spend more than 30 minutes on this question. Okay, so let's look at a sample of the question that you are going to do. Okay, so this is the first. Okay, this is a model of a question that you are going to do, okay, in your test. Okay, so the example of the question is, okay, you receive an email from your cousin Jessie, who is in Form 5 this year. Okay, so the email given to you is, "Hi, I am excited to study at a university next year. I am sure you are too. Which university should I go to and what course should I take? Who should I talk to for advice? I look forward to your help. Bye." Okay, so the question here is, now write an email to your cousin in about 80 words. Okay, again, so look here. Okay, 80 words. So you need to write the answer of this. Okay, so before we move on to how you are going to write. Okay, I want you, okay, let us focus on the keywords that you need to understand, okay, the keywords that you need to underline in the question given. So the first one we are going to look at is, what do you need to do? Okay, what do you need to do means here, what are you supposed to do? Okay, what are you supposed to do? What does the question want you to do? So the first one is, you need to write an email. So again, here, okay, you need to write your answer. Second is, you need to identify who sent you the email. Okay, who sent you the email? So here in the question, it's given already. Okay, your cousin Jessie, which means you need to reply to Jessie. So this is an email from Jessie. You need to write a reply back to Jessie. And then the third one is, okay, you need to underline the main things you have to write. So look into the emails. What are the questions what are the questions posed? What are the questions posed for you to answer in your reply? So here, if you look back in the email here, okay, which university, what course? So means there are 2 points that we need to answer here. So the first one is, which university and what course? And then the third question, who should I talk to for advice? Okay, so there are 3 questions you need to answer in your email. Okay, so you miss one, then of course your marks will be down. Okay, will be degraded. Okay, so remember, identify these 3 points and you are good to go. Okay, now let's look at the example of the questions. So please remember these 3 points. See if we can identify all these 3. Okay, in the sample answer. All right, so this is the sample answer. Okay, so if you look here, so yes, okay, sorry. Okay, so if you look here, so here, answer to Jessie, and then after that, subject university, of course, because one of the question is, which university should I go? Okay, which university? So look at the university, and then after that, what course? So here, if you look here, okay, it doesn't really mention that you have to take certain course. Okay, the general question here is, okay, you see one of the example of general points stated here is, you have to think about what excites you when you choose a course. So this already answered. So here, okay, this is the example given. Okay, so example given here, if you enjoy dealing with numbers, you could take up accountancy. Okay, so this is number 2. And then after that, so here is number 1, universities that offer the course you want to study. And then the third question just now, who to talk to. So here, sorry, again. Okay, so here, number 3. So this one is just now. Sorry, again. Okay, say, my gosh, sorry. So if you look here, this is number 1. Okay, so this is number 1. And this is number 2. Okay, search for universities that offer the course you want to study. And then number 3 is here. Okay, number 3, teachers, parents, or older siblings. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you have to follow exactly like this. Okay, so there are tips given to you here. Obviously, first thing first, you need to greet the recipient. Okay, you need to greet the recipient. Okay, there are examples given to you here. So for example here, dear Shane or Auntie Darlene, or you can use to Shane or Auntie Darlene, or you can just write hi or hello, Shane or Auntie Darlene, right? Okay, so this is how you greet your recipient. To greet siapa yang membaca email kamu. And then after that, you need to respond to the email. Okay? State your feelings. You can say, I'm glad to hear from you, or you can say, thanks for writing, or you can say, I look forward to your visit. Okay? So in this case, you look at the sample answer here. Okay, the writer puts there, I'm glad to hear from you. Okay, you just put one, and then that's it. You're fine. No need, tak perlu tulis panjang-panjang. Okay, because remember, okay, again, word limit, okay, 80 words. Okay, 80 words, and you only have 30 minutes to write. Okay, remember that. Okay, after you respond to the email, next is you need to look at the main body of the letter or email. Okay, you need to remember what are the reasons. Okay, now you look back at the question. Okay, you need to look back at the question and identify the points that you have underlined, and then you put it inside the email. Okay, when you are done, you sign off your email. So how you sign off your email, you can take from this example here. Okay, let me know what you decide, or you can say keep in touch, or I hope to hear from you soon. And don't forget the magic word, bye. Okay, and then last is you just write your name. You don't have, okay, you just write your name. Okay, first name only. Okay, no signature. Okay, so email is different than letters. Letters you need to sign, emails no sign. All right, okay, so that is all for today's session. Okay, if you have any questions, you can always reach me. Well, you know how. All right, okay.